And you are, well, you're you. Hello, you. Welcome to Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting Live. We are going to kit up community voted off challenge canvas together live for as long as the weather lets us. So hopefully it's for the whole thing. Let's get settled in and get to work, shall we? We shall. I'm going to make an adjustment here, so bear with me. Sorry. Let's zoom us out a little. Much better. All right. This is an impromptu, unscheduled live. So I don't expect that it's going to be the orientation I wanted. Oh my gosh. YouTube, why you do this to me? All right, we can fix this, friends. Yes, we can. Maybe. Oh, see me in my sweats. Enjoy that. Lazy clothes for the win. If you're not diamond painting lazy in your lazy clothes, I don't even know what to tell you, folks. Gosh. That's like so not better. There you go. Hi. We're playing games here. If you get motion sick easy, bear with me. YouTube Live always messing with me. Ask Crafty-ish Kristen. Is this any better? Are you gonna get my sweatshirt? Are you gonna be sitting in my lap for this whole stream? Maybe. I mean, if you want to sit in my lap, who am I to judge? But I don't know. There we go. It's maybe a little better. Oh well, you'll just have to sit a little bit in my lap. I'm sorry. Let me kind of fix things here. Good googly moogly. How is everybody doing tonight? Hello, hello, hello. Sorry about the orientation. Every time I change it, YouTube says F you. I want vertical. Let's see. Hi, Sundown. Hi, Living My Spirit. My tablet is so far away I can't read the names. Hi, everybody. Let me grab my tablet. See, everything got messed up. Everything got messed up because they couldn't let me have my orientation the way I wanted it. Now you guys are probably gonna see nothing. A bunch of nothing. All right.
Thank you.
Hi, Nightbot. We have an auto thing here.
Yeah,
Oh no. Fix that.
We'll have to go in on
TK.
the phone and do it.
TK, I'm sorry, TK. That Nightbot is an a helper that is provided to help moderation, and it does not know the rules yet. I am so sorry. Do not take that personal. That was not anyone. That was not a person. That was the automated wrench helper, moderator helper. Trudy. Hi, Trudy. Hi, Samantha. And Sundown is here with me. And so I am so sorry, TK. Don't run away. Don't go away. I love your emotes. Don't listen to that Nightbot bull hockey.
That's one of the that's probably one of the prompts that we didn't take off. If someone puts in a lot of emojis, it considers it.
I like emojis too, so we're gonna have to fix that.
Yeah, but it considers it spam.
Is this even in shot because it's making me do vertical? Silly. We are going to be kitting up Captive Fairy by Jasmine Becket-Griffith at Craftibly, the last Craftibly in my stash. Craftibly, if you're out there, please come back. I really have enjoyed the couple Craftibly kits that I have been able to do, and I miss them so. So come back and bring horror with you. That's what I'm saying. Right there. So here, I'm gonna take it. It came in this. I wanted to show you guys this tube it came in, and I travel. This is my travel tube. Take canvases rolled up in there with me when we stay places. So we're not getting rid of this tube. That's a nice thing Craftibly has there. I wish more shops had that. Hi, Mocha. I like to drink you. I like mochas. Iced mocha with a shot of espresso. Hi, Lisa. Hello, hello. All right, so let's dig into here. I wrote on my canvas. That was my old way of inventorying things. For anyone who is curious, Craftibly is not open anymore. You can't buy from them. So I'm sorry I'm showing you guys something that you can't get with Craftibly anymore. But it did come in a tube and in the sleeve, and it came with this nice sticker that you can fill out for your logbook or whatever, showing what the artwork was. Oh. All right. And this is a big mamma jamma, and now we're vertical, so because YouTube hates me. It hates me going live.
The live was unplanned.
Yeah, it was
Kind
this.
of like the birth of my older brother.
Oh my gosh, Sundown. Oh, Muni Maid has some Jasmine Becket-Griffith. Good to know. Good to know. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. Ever since the Samsung update a while back, it really messed with everything, and it doesn't get along with YouTube Studio. So I apologize.
Anybody.
Here's the part of the canvas you can see in vertical orientation. You're welcome. This is sad. This was an unplanned, unscheduled live. We just thought, I was like, you know what? Everything's quiet in the house right now, and we haven't.
Here, I'm here.
You're here. I'm here. We haven't gone live for a while, and I got to kit this up. And this is actually a canvas that you subscribers voted for me to work on next outside of my challenge that I'm doing. So this is my off challenge canvas. Next project, square drills, massive. Does it say on here? 28 inches or 20 inches by 28 inches. However, I'm not converting it. You can. Oh my gosh.
20 by 28.
It keeps rolling away from me. Look at these monstrously huge stickers. The biggest stickers in the history of ever. These are really, really big. We're definitely going to be cutting those down. Oh, the tubes. Okay. Well, that's good to know too. I found some like cardboard ones at Walmart. And then if you have a Daiso I think sells flimsier versions of those tubes. And then that came with this, welcome to the Craftibly family. I spelled Craftibly wrong somewhere in the description box, I think. My bad. I keep trying to put an A there. But thank you for purchasing at Craftibly Diamond Painting. We are happy to spread the love of this wonderful crafting hobby. If you have any issues or questions regarding your order, please reach out to us. The 4.0 version kits had telescoping art tubes, soft back canvas, poured glue, max luster diamond drills, ABs and rhinestones, random cover minder, basic glitter pen, burlap accessory sack, thin multi-placer with tips, extra thick chart cover. A tree is planted for each order, or was planted for each order, pre-bagged drills, up to 80 colors, true to size images, licensed artwork, random washi tape, sharp tweezers, jar of wax, Mosfa sprout tray, peelable color labels, logbook sticker, and foam pin grip, otherwise known as a finger squishy nubbin squishy thing. If anyone was curious. And then they gave you very detailed color pictures of how to diamond paint if you were new to diamond painting. Nice feature. Very thoughtful for Charlotte's bark. For Charlotte. Hi, Crafty Sleuth. Hello. Why was Trudy hidden by Sundown?
My stupid ass phone. Sorry.
Oh,
my stupid phone.
Sorry, Trudy. This is going so well, isn't it?
How do I undo it?
I don't know how you undo it, Sundown. Trudy, I'm sorry. Sundown's really sorry. We're going to figure out how to unhide Trudy, but here we go. So I'm going to be kitting up in Elizabeth Ward style containment system, I think. Sorry about the crinkle. I mean, I know it gets on some people's nerves, but you're diamond painters. You should be used to it by now. So here we go. Oh, I see Trudy. She says hidden. Oh, I can see her. She ain't hidden. She ain't hidden no more. All right, is this one down here? Oh, these are out of order. Love that for me. Oh, look at all these. Okay, like I said, this is these are all square drills. The last canvas I did from them, I believe, was a round drill. And it was gifted to me by the wonderful, I don't know if they want me to say their name. I'll just say Michael and Karen. So, but yeah, here I'm probably off frame here because I'm used to horizontal. Look, 3 big old bags of 310. Yikes. So are these somewhat in numerical order? No, I do remember I was going to kit this up and do this for an event about 100 years ago, but then got turned off from doing the event and never did do it. All right, I'm going to set those aside, put that aside. We're going to have to cut these stickers down. How's everybody's weekend going so far? Merry meet. Just finished working on, let's see. The names on my tablet are so tiny and my eyes are so old. I don't use the numbers like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to cut those bad boys off. I might have to throw you guys on my TV in front of me just so I can see your names, not in microscopic print. Is that Chastity? Hi, Chastity. Finished working on yours for the night. Oh, thank you. You enjoyed the videos. I'm glad. Yeah, I mean, you pretty much get me. I try to film when I'm in my best mood, though. I will be honest. I try to make sure I film when I'm in a good, peppy, energetic mood, so you get the best version of me. You wouldn't want me to film when I'm angry. So I do kind of alter myself in that way, in terms of I like to put my best foot forward, my best self out there. But otherwise, you get me. You just get the happiest, bestest mood version of me. Sundown's here too.
Hi.
Birthday boy. The birthday boy is here. Let's just start with that. I'm afraid if I cut off too many numbers, I'll get confused. So here's my strip of really large. Look how large these stickers are. It's insanity. It's insanity. All right, Chastity, here's the thing. Here's a true test. Because I need to know these things. Was your canvas dark and creepy, or was it pink and cute? I would be careful how you answer.
I had the lights out. Does that count?
It was pink and cute until I turned the lights off. Then it was dark and creepy. How's that? No, I'd ask Trudy what she's been working on, but she disappoints me every time I ask her, so I stopped asking.
Thank you.
Where's my thumbinator? Here it is. Okay. Oh, thank you for wishing Sundown a happy birthday.
Oh, do you guys see Hogwarts?
Hogwarts. There is Slytherin in there. I can get behind that. Harry Potter's a good movie. At least
you can read it. People from outer space could read those.
Yeah, look how big. If it gives you an idea of how big these stickers are, and I cut as far as I could on this number, and this is just, the sadness.
That's a license plate.
Yeah, it won't, okay. I might have to get creative. It won't fit on this way. They'll just peel right off because it's over the nubbin, finger nubbin. Oh no, Leah has emerged from her cave. She must have heard us talking and thought she would come in here. Trudy said, yep, don't ask. That's Traitor Trudy. If anybody wants to know Trudy's real name, Traitor Trudy. She's a traitor to the dark and creepy. Oh, wow, we have static, my friends. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Shoot, well, drop some. Let's grab a tray of protection. and safety and catching. There we go. This morning it was Ghostface. That makes it all better. That makes it better. Approved. Approved. No, I'm just kidding. There's no wrong kind of diamond painting to have to be working on. The static is insane. Well, we might not kit up this whole thing this time because I know that the static is going to get on my nerves. I've got my Ditzy Spritzy nearby. I see some trash in here already. There's this like strip situation right here. So already the drills are a little trashy. That's sad. It happens though. Oh my gosh. I mean, this canvas is, I can't tell you how many years old. It has been in my stash for many, many years. 3, 4, something like that. So I guess that's not many, but you know what I mean. Okay, this container is probably too small too. Frick. Oh, yeah, I do this all the time. Can you tell? I'm a newbie here. All right. We're getting out a second tray.
This better not turn into grotesque Cookie Monster.
I feel like this is going to be grotesque Cookie Monster level. Maybe Rokari level. Static here. It just means that they're resin drills, and I just would think after sitting undisturbed for years that maybe the static would have effed off, but I guess not. And I really don't think I can squeeze all these in here. I really don't. And we're off to a brilliant start. I thought this was a small container load. It is not. Look at this. I'm making a mess. I'm just, you know what? This isn't diamond painting. This is drill pouring into trays competition. I'm just pouring them back and forth. Yeah. Please, someone in chat distract everyone from my ineptitude here. That's a big ask, right? Well, it is right now. Oh, look at that. They're like jumping onto my skin. Oh, for Pete's sake. I had a Craftibly by the same artist, had to number my containers and they put the stickers in a logbook just because they're so huge. Yeah, they're pretty big. Pretty big. Oh my gosh. The static is this bad. They're jumping in here. They are literally jumping in the tray to not get out. They're flying everywhere. Oh my gosh. They're repelling. They're bouncing away. They're like magnets with opposite polarization situation. They are, wow, jumping to get away from each other and get out of the containers. Guys, I'm so glad I decided to go live with this. Just for the record. I could be killing zombies right now. Hi, Cats Gallery. You'll be kidding up. Okay, so as Silverhaven, I keep wanting to call you by your old name, by your old handle. I'm fighting it. I have to keep looking to be like, what's, because I know you as something else. But Silverhaven's going to be enjoying some static with me, I can tell. I know how those Rokari resin drills are. Again, that's, oh my gosh, no insult. They can't control. I mean, there are things, I think, packaging ways, but it's probably really expensive. Look at all these drills. I don't know if you can see it because we're vertical, not by choice.
We can see it. If you run low on one, just pick it out of the bottom.
Yep, that's what I'm going to have to do. That's what I'm going to have to do because, oh, they're stuck to my washi tape even. Prediction, we are not going to get all 47 colors kitted up live together. We do have some storms kind of rolling in or trying to anyway. Please help me. Please get that off my finger. Thank you.
That was fun.
Yeah, this is bad. This is bad static. I've had worse, believe it or not. There was a kit up that I was doing for a company that kind of never really got off the ground. It was alive for like 5 seconds and then went away. Oh, already put the sticker.
5 seconds.
If that. But that kit up I did it live. I worked on it live, but after 5.5 hours, my phone died and I still wasn't done kitting up. I think it was 5.5 or 6.5 hours of trying to kit it up. Yes. And my phone died.
In the middle.
In the middle of the live. Yeah, because it was taking so long. Because the static was so bad. Yep. I mean, we fought. You know what? I've tried Kristen's method, and I don't know. She has magic Q-tips.
We didn't fight. I hid.
You hid? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wipe the baggies down. Sometimes that helps. I don't know how or why, because it's the outside of the baggie, but I found that works for me.
Oh, Silver's reading
Ooh, I dropped that baggie.
Leah's first book.
Oh, you're reading Leah's first book? Yay! For those of you who didn't know, my daughter Leah is a published author who just released her second book. It is not the sequel to the first because she's lame. It is a whole other book. But you can find it in the description, a link to it in the description box of most of my regular videos, not this live stream. I'll add it after, but you can find it on Amazon. It's Kindleable. And her first book is called Within My Skin, and her second book is called Nuclear. Oh my gosh. Let me puff on this. That sounded bad. I meant like blow in there. I didn't mean any other kind of puffing.
It's okay. We know what you did.
My hot breath in there. See if that helps. Blow in the baggie's ear. See if the drills come loose. But yeah, you can find her. Her author name is Leah Marie Brock. That is her pen name, her author ghost name, whatever you want to call it, moniker. If anyone's interested, a couple people have read it. It's on its way to a couple other people. Okay, I can't live my life like this. Somebody help me. How do I survive this static without losing my cool on the internet? Anybody? I can't even pick it up with a wet paper towel. I'm like, they won't even like pour out of the trays. And I have spritzed it with like cleaning stuff that has like some anti-static properties. I just ate a drill, but don't worry, I got it back. I don't know how it got in my mouth.
That's devastating.
Oh, gosh. Sad. This is sad. Do you want to come say hi, Leah?
Yes, in a second.
Yes, in a second. Okay. Yeah, we got a big weekend. Today was Sundown's 52nd birthday, for anyone who missed my shouting it from the rooftops. So,
Hey.
There's Leah.
Hi.
And
thank you for reading my book.
Yay.
Yay.
She's tired. She worked today.
And I work tomorrow.
Stoner Down was here to celebrate Sundown and Leah's birthdays. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess. I'm knocking everything everywhere. So they were up until, I don't know, 1:00 in the morning playing Uno, the never-ending hand of Uno. It was over 2 hours. There was a family feud happening. There was
about 3 hours, 3.5.
3.5. There was
one round.
one hand of Uno, the first and only game of Uno they played. There was yelling. There was name calling. I think somebody got called spare parts.
Me, I did, by the younger brother.
Her younger brother called her spare parts, and she was like, wait a second. How can I be the spare parts? I came before you. He didn't think that one through very good. They're all blonde, so you know.
We try.
If you're blonde, I'm sorry, but in our house, the blondes are real special, and I have every right to to point out that they're blonde. Sorry. All right, so we need. I'm the only one that's not fully blonde. Pardon my jacked up skin. I'm still fighting some medical BSery. In fact, I'm going tomorrow to have them suck some more blood out of my body to try to identify this mystery illness. So, but it's hot in here, so I had to roll up my sleeves. Otherwise, I would have hidden the horrendousness from you. I apologize. Handy dandy dryer. Listen to me. Listen, I have, well, they're the cheap ones, but I have them. Okay. They let me down. I'm telling you, they let me down. I've tried
The static laughs at them.
Yeah, I've tried multiple types of static. I've tried Static Guard and other static spray stuff, thinking that might help. I've tried dryer sheets, pouring them onto dryer sheets, rubbing the baggies with dryer sheets, rubbing the trays with dryer sheets. I've tried putting drills in the freezer. I've tried putting them in a strainer and washing them off, like rinsing them off. I have literally tried everything under the sun. I found a few static hacks that work with certain types of containers. So very circumstantial. But when it comes to baggies like this, I haven't found an I win button. Still looking. So, okay, Chastity, you said that. I don't know who I thought said it. Whoever said it, Chastity. The handy dandy dryer sheet it helps a little bit. See, like that helped. That helped until we got to the end of the baggie. I found it most helpful to wipe the outside of the baggies down. But they even make these bracelets that you can put on that go to like some kind of mouse pad like mat.
Yeah.
And I've found that kitting up on a rubber mouse pad often helps too. But there's like, they make some kind of anti-static sort of bracelet thing that made out of maybe copper or something. And it connects to a rubber pad that you can kit up, but it's expensive and sounds kind of gimmicky to me. So I've never tried that.
It's the same thing that they use to build PCs to keep the static from building up so you don't mess up your
There's a piece of trash right there. Trash drill right there. We have a lot of black. Me and dryer sheets have a love-hate relationship. Because I find that they'll work for me for a while and then it'll stop working for me. We'll see. We'll dryer sheet it up and see how long it lasts. Could be me. It could be the electricity is repulsed by my grumpy attitude when dealing with static drills, and it's like, you know what? You're not appreciating me enough. I'll show you, mushy. All right. Now you're scared to kid up, Silverhaven. Yeah, Rokari. Sorry, Rokari. Sorry, Eve. It's not personal. It's not like she makes and packages the drills herself. You know what I'm saying? But like, hers are almost worse because they come in the trains, and I feel like static is often worse when it's in the trains. When the drills are in the trains, I don't know, something about that type of plastic. I feel like makes it worse. That's just my thing. Maybe it's because what could have fit in like this one baggie goes into 5 different train baggies. All right, here's the other one. Maybe I need to get the not dollar store dryer sheets. It's just that we live out in the country, and any which direction we go, the first store that we come across is a Dollar Tree or a Dollar General or a Family Dollar. That's how you know you live out in the rural. I can never say rural South.
You just said it.
Rural. I have to be careful.
Just
rural.
Say it with a southern. Just say rural. There you go.
Rural.
Yeah, rural.
Rural. The rural South. The rural.
There you go. Rural.
I'm sorry. I enunciate. I don't know. Appreciate the English language. Sundown. I don't speak hillbilly like you do.
Well, you'll learn. Makes everything a lot easier.
Mystery bruises in the shape of fingers? And nobody touched her arm there? I find the sage. That's what I would do. I would be saging. Oh my gosh. There's drills that have escaped over here. Sage. Burning some candles. I don't know. I don't really know much about that stuff. I'd be doing something. Oh my goodness. Just lazy and by I should, but we live in out deep out in the sticks, dirt road to a dirt road to a dirt road driveway, and so sometimes the delivery people of certain companies don't like to come out here, and then they'll leave it out on one of the dirt roads, kind of out there. So they cannot be trusted. Or they ruin. They'll try to avoid our dirt driveway, or well, it's not dirt, it's gravel. Our gravel driveway, and drive their vehicles like on the side with one of the tires off on the side and totally ruin our grass and break our driveway lights and the bane of country life, along with all the critters. And are you going to bed? Oh, all right. Well, good night, girls. Love you.
Good night.
It'll almost be your birthday tomorrow. Oh yeah, I forgot Spider-Man was coming to stay the night tomorrow. For those who didn't know, today was Sundown's birthday. I mentioned that he was turned 52. Tomorrow is a future anniversary of ours, of sorts. A special occasion day for us. And then I should be checking to see if the girls will fit in there. Oh, and I should be wiping the baggies. And then Tuesday is Leah's birthday. So we have a jam-packed weekend of celebrating, an early start to the week of celebrating. That's why it's been busy around here. I'm still getting some diamond painting done though, which is nice. Wait, my daughter wouldn't like that? Wouldn't like what? Wait. Oh, sage? Is that what you're saying? Wait, your daughter wouldn't like what? I'm confused. Why are you confusing me? Hi, Jay Lily. Thank you. Yeah, birthdays all around. Leah was about 2 months premature. And I'll tell you what, I mean, if she had just popped out just 2 days earlier, she would have shared a birthday with her dad. She tried. I was holding her in as long as I could, though, because I know she was underbaked. Sit down and have a conversation with her, and you'll be able to tell she was underbaked, too. That was just rude. That was mean of me.
Thank you all for the birthday wishes.
She's not here to defend herself. She went to bed.
Silver says Sage is her.
Sage is her dog. That's a pretty name.
Is her birth name.
Well, that's a pretty name and also a very tasty seasoning for sausage. Sorry. Now I'm never going to think of Sage breakfast sausage the same. I'm going to be like, oh, look, human flavored breakfast sausage. Yum.
That's devastating.
Yum. Is everybody diamond painting tonight? I probably got most of you Central and West Coast. I'm assuming most of the East Coast people went to bed or are getting ready to go to bed. Let me teleport this over. This is so frustrating. Where's Kristen and her Q-tips when you need her? She can handle the static guard smell. I can't.
She's cleaning her ears.
She's probably
Virginia.
watching a movie with Pippi.
In Virginia.
Virginia.
Yep, got one in Virginia.
I want to live there. I bet it's beautiful with all the mountains and the foresty mountains. You know what I mean?
TK is East Coast. I used to live in Virginia.
Well, I never did.
Yep.
My grandmother, my mom's mom, lived in one of the Virginias. I'm a little bit estranged from that side of my family. Don't know a whole lot, but I know it was one either Virginia or West Virginia. It was of Virginia she lived in.
I used to live in Hopewell.
I went there once when I was very, very little, and I remember it being super mountainy and woodsy, and I loved it. But that's why I like living so close to the Ozarks too. So we get a little bit of that mountain, some hills. We don't get mountains; we got hills over here. East Coast and Wide Awake. Lisa Wine Diamond. So it sounds like our July. The 9th, the 14th, and the 20th. Man. That's a lot packed. That's a lot packed in. I think May is kind of a packed month for us too, isn't it? With birthdays and stuff? Or is it April? Because like my dad's birthday, your mom isn't it May?
May is.
Yeah, my dad, your mom. There's something else going on in May too. It's kind of a little bit of a packed, fluffy the anniversary. Speaking
And
of
his birthday.
Oh, his birthday and his passing. That's right. Speaking of, for those of you who don't know, and I'm sorry, this is a recap for people, who've been around a while. When we started the channel, we once in a while had a guest on the channel. Sometimes he was in the background, sometimes he was in the comments, but his name was Andy Garcia. We called him Fluffy. Very good family friend, Sundown's best friend, like a brother to him, and he was family. He came over here Thanksgiving dinner and stuff, super close. He was only 32 years old when he passed last year in May, right before his birthday.
No, right after.
Right after. Sorry, right after his birthday. It was his second battle with cancer. He left 2 small kids behind. And his family, they lived just down the road from us, and left his kids and his family behind. He had cancer, went into remission. He did all the chemo and all that stuff and went into remission. And then a while later wasn't feeling good, went to the doctor and found out that the cancer had come back, and it was pretty much spreading everywhere toward the end. And they told him it was terminal, and he was worried because it came back out of nowhere, and he and his family were not prepared for the costs of hospice. So he asked for our help, and we did we did a live stream with him. If you're curious, it's in the playlist live stream if you want to see him. I will warn you, it's a little graphic because he was in the hospital, but at that time he thought he had more time. Nobody knew that live was filmed, and I think he passed away 3 days later.
Yeah.
Unexpectedly. They thought he had more time. They were making hospice arrangements and stuff. But we did like a charity thing where I auctioned off some of my diamond painting stash to help raise money initially it was to help him to afford hospice so that he could be comfortable for however much life he had left. And then before we finished the auctions, he passed away, and it became needing to help fund his funeral because nobody had saved up for a funeral, expected it, and everything that goes with that. And there wasn't enough money for a headstone, a gravesite, a funeral service, a floral arrangement, a suit for him. all the money had gone into the fighting the cancer situation. And so we did this amazing diamond painting community, specifically the Dark and Creepy fam over here, stepped up and donated a bunch of canvases to auction off, and the proceeds went from that. So I auctioned my own stuff, and then the community chipped in and sent me stuff, and some small shops made some custom items to auction. And all those funds, we raised $5,000 to help the family pay. This channel bought the only floral arrangement that was at the funeral. He wouldn't have had flowers if not for this channel. And that's you guys. I'm not saying this channel like me. I'm saying this channel like us together as a Dark and Creepy family. But he wouldn't have had a suit to rest in, and he wouldn't have had a service, and he wouldn't have had a gravestone without our help. And the reason I bring this up is because we were talking about the days and the birthdays, and then Andy came up, and it reminds me his gravestone was finally finished in May, right around his birthday. It had been finished being Oh, I thought you said something. It had finally finished being carved, or however they make those. And because of the weather, they had to wait until the ground had, spring had come and the ground had gotten dry and hard. And all his grave site had settled and stuff over the winter before they could put it in. And it is now in the ground. So his stone that our channel helped fund is now finally on his gravesite, and we hope to get out there soon and show you guys what the final thing that you guys helped provide the family. So thank you. Whether you're new to the channel or you've been around a while and you were part of the fundraising for Fluffy, or you've heard about it, thank you for being such an incredible diamond painting community. So I just want to make sure we've been wanting to get out there, but with all the flooding and stuff, it's, we're not trying to swim out there. We'd like to walk out there,
It's bad
drive
enough
and
we
walk.
gotta swim out here.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but I really want to show you. I saw a picture of it, and I think it's beautiful. And I think it was a good choice for him. So we are not getting any smoke from the wildfires down here, as far as I can tell.
No, but there'll be smoke tomorrow because I gotta burn trash.
I'm sorry to hear that, Chastity. You lost your dad to cancer. My cancer is something else. It's impacted our family quite a bit. It has to be genetic. I don't care what anybody says. There has to be something in the genetics, because my dad's whole side of his family tree, cancer. So my great grandma, and I think before my great grandma, they probably didn't know what to call it, or it was a newer thing. So who knows past my great grandma, but my great grandmother died of lung cancer, but she was never a smoker or anything like that. She got lung cancer and died. Then her son, my grandpa, my dad's dad, died of a brain tumor. And then my uncle, my dad's brother, died of stomach, esophagus, and liver cancer. And then my dad, was it 2 years now? Has it been 2 years?
I think so.
About 2 years ago, was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and he is currently dealing with that. And then I had cervical cancer in my early 20s, and I have a couple dozen tumors on my liver. I have one on a small one on my brain. I have a couple in my chesticles. Had one removed from my clavicle bone area. I've had one removed from my female reproductive organs. And so luckily mine are currently benign, but they're a rare type. Inflammatory adenomas that can turn malignant. Usually benign stays benign, malignant stays malignant. But this is a super rare kind of tumor that has a switch that I'm just sitting around waiting for it to flip the switch and decide it wants to grow spikes. So yeah. You can say something funny about death, Nitwitch. I'm not too stuffy. I'm no prude. I saw you, Nitwitch. I believe it was you. I saw follow me on Twitch. If you listen to my live streams for any amount of time, you'll see a different side of Mushy. When I play video games, a whole different me comes out. all the language and innuendo. It's a little. Oh, come on. You know what? There. I know where they're at. They're in the bottom of the container if I need them. That's really ticking me off. Freaking static. I'm in Indiana. You guys have smoke warnings from Canada. Chastity, your dad had stage 4 prostate. On your dad's side too. Wait, I was trying to look at my tablet and read. Did I just clean the container and not the baggie? I should not be. I have no idea how much life is left on my phone either. I didn't think it was going to take this long. I thought we'd be done by now because, and we might have been, if not for the statique.
I knew it wasn't going to go that quick.
But yeah, I don't know what stage my dad is. He's kind of old school. He wants to. He doesn't really talk about it. I have to pry and ask. I do know that he had one tumor or one tumor, and I call it his walnut because I guess they say the prostate is a gland the size or whatever the size of a walnut, like generally. So I always call and ask him how his walnut's doing. But he started off with one tumor. Now there's 2. He's going in for an MRI.
Oh, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what he said? It is tomorrow?
Yeah, I think it is tomorrow.
And depending on what they see on the MRI, they might go in for. He had it biopsied. That's how they know it's it was definitely cancerous. When they first discovered. That sounded like a toot. Did you toot from your boot?
No, I had to claim that.
That was wimpy. If that was a toot, that was wimpy, and you would not have claimed that. I call booty foul. If I start smelling something, I'm gonna know that you were fibbing.
Oh no, I'll claim. I will claim.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, he hasn't told me. I just know he's been making a lot of major legal documents and updates and stuff like that, which makes me very nervous.
And then you ask him about it. Oh, nothing.
Yeah, you ask him about it. I'm fine. No, don't worry about it. Oh, it is what it is. And he's in his 70s, so he's not getting, he's in the later phases of life, if you will. And he, like I said, old school. He doesn't talk about it.
Aww.
See, I need a place to put my tablet where I can actually read things, but not from 200 miles away. Let me see. So much yeah, maybe it runs on the male side. I don't know, but pass right down my tree. You can trace it.
Well, look at they say MS.
Trudy.
They say MS isn't hereditary. But you look on my dad's side of the family, how many people have had
I need a drink.
MS?
This is what I'm drinking if nobody's tried it. Cherry Float Coca-Cola Zero. Super yummy. And now you have to hear me gulp, and I'm really sorry, but I am extra super thirsty in this very hot room. The whatchamacallit was, the heat index was 111 today or something like that.
In the shade.
And our air conditioner was set to 65, and our house only got down to 73. So Trudy. Trudy's seen the raw mushy. The grouchy, angry mushy.
And
Playing
the
those
raw-
video games.
And the raw Sundown.
Yep. That's why they call it static cling. Ugh, static annoying is what it is. Static BS.
Chastity did this recently. Found your channel.
Oh,
And
well, welcome.
Starting to watch your videos from old to newer, and I did see you used to play Dead by Daylight on Twitch. Do you still play that?
On and off. We play it on and off. I am right now like all 7 days to die face, and then in September we're going to be playing Halloween when it comes available, when it's released. We pre-ordered it. We're ready. Need a break from Dead by Daylight because it's just so toxic, and then because we stream, we get people that come cheat by logging into our stream so that they can see what we're doing and hear what we're talking about, and basically troll us, kick our butts in the game, and it just gets really frustrating. So, well, I have to take a break from it, and so I'm on a break from Dead by Daylight, but I've played it since its beta. Actually, just on and off, not consistently.
She's doing 7 days, and I'm doing Call of Duty 7.
Yes, Sundown plays Call of Duty 7. He likes to do shooters. He keeps promising that he is going to play Vane with me, which is another apocalypse zombie survival crafty situation, but then never does. So
It's trying to get that PC to load it.
And he might play some 7 days with me. But I'm doing it. I'm doing pretty good in 7 days right now. I'm rocking the survival situation. I am picking too small of a container for this. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm getting really frustrated, and I'm trying to hold it in so you guys don't have to see me get ugly. I'm getting real grouchy with this. Oh my gosh. Can I fit the rest of those in here? Maybe. I'm sticking this whole dryer sheet in there. I am essentially dryer sheet, nighttime, nocturnal, what is that? Cardio activitying this baggie of drills with this dryer sheet.
You drilling the drills.
I'm drilling the drills. Yes. Sunken. PO'd. I'm getting PO'd.
So, Nitwitch said, my granddaughters thought that a fancy date with Nemo was Olive Garden and thrift store. She told me that when I die, she's going to put my ashes in OG bushes so she can visit me on her dates. That's sweet.
Aww. I like that.
Trudy says watching 7 Days to Die is a lot of fun, and then she says she's killing in that game.
I am. I'm rocking it. They just came out with a new game update, and I didn't really know much about it, but I hopped right in there.
And if you enjoy jump scares, you need to come. You need to stop by and watch it. I
would just advise, just be warned. Either any game I play, I'm sorry to your eardrums, because sometimes I shriek, I scream, I get jump scared, or I get really ticked off and
cuss like a sailor.
Cuss like a sailor, yeah. Profanities do come out. I'm human. I'm sorry. Okay, come on. At 10 minutes a baggie times 47 baggies, we'll be done never.
It'll be 53.
Yeah. Pretty much. I'm getting really ticked off.
No.
Yeah.
You're good.
Shut up. Oh, it's still your birthday. I take that back. Remind me at 12:01 to tell you to shut up. Gosh.
She decided that the Olive Garden bushes was a safe place to dump me because
Olive
no one
Garden.
cleans up. No one cleans up outside.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, until they get out there and remulch, and they got to use a leaf blower.
I don't, my dad has told me some of basic things like, and I do believe he said he wished to be cremated. And I'm sorry for, the it's not sad. I mean, it's the circle of life. You know what I mean? But I think he said, put me on a golf course or in a fishing spot or both.
We'd probably spread some out here because he loves it down here.
Oh yeah, he's coming in September. You guys might get to meet my dad in a live or something, or maybe in a video or a picture or something in September. He's coming for a visit. So these stickers are so huge. There's no way they're gonna stay on. I'm gonna have to tape them down.
And Trudy responded to your potty mouth, no scares, screeching, squealing. She said, "Yep, I can verify all of that." LOL.
I'm sorry. It's silly to get scared over a video game, but like when you don't hear anything and you turn around and there's like a brain eater in your face.
No, I played Resident Evil on VR.
Oh, I did that too. The one
the one where the dude walks across the screen that shows up out of nowhere. Yeah.
Yep. I tried it made me motion sick. There was only one game on VR, on PlayStation VR, that I could tolerate playing for a long time, and that was Werewolves Within. But I was really terrible at that game because I'm terrible at lying, and that's kind of what you have to do. It's like Among Us, if anybody's heard of that game. It's like that game, but you're villagers who sit around a campfire and lie to each other.
I used to live in Richmond also. Cassie wrote, as an ex-Olive Garden employee of 10 years and who has a sister who still works at LG, just make sure she doesn't do it at the Richmond location. Yeah, I lived in Hopewell and Richmond.
I would like Olive Garden. I like Italian food. I like endless breadsticks if they still do that.
Olive Garden's not Italian food.
But Sundown, there it was. Sundown won't let me go to Olive Garden.
You can go. I just will not go with.
We used to work at Applebee's. That's where we met, me and Sundown. We met at... Oh, and if you're watching some of the older videos, might I suggest, and anybody else can chime in if they have any suggestions, if you like WIP Chats, might I suggest my first, it'd be in the first year, around Christmas or winter time, there are 2 WIP Chats that are, and actually one of them inspired a diamond painting that Rokari sells. I think it's one of those limited editions, so it comes and goes. But I got one, and we did the diamond painting and stuff. But it's Sundown, the sewer monster, and that came about as a result of one of the WIP Chats. But it's one of them's called not an elf on a shelf, but a tick on a ...
Yeah.
And then the other one is Sundown has a crappy couple days.
That's how Sundown Sewer Monster.
I could not keep it together. And that was earlier on when I wasn't so great at editing. Not that I'm great now, but I couldn't keep it together. I was laughing so much through the whole thing I could barely talk because it was really funny.
I mean, mind you, I was underneath the house for oh my god,
a couple days.
Yeah, a couple days.
He was under there so long he learned how to identify, each individual person's
Oh yeah, I could tell.
dookie.
I could tell who was who. And
Oh, there's a pile of Leah's. There's a pile of mine.
mind you, it's dead of winter, and it's like, you know, the wind chill is like in the neggies, and I was covered in all kinds of matter that I look like one of the people from oh god, what is that? The movie Twilight. I had sparkles on me, and it wasn't sparkles; it was freaking toilet paper.
It was little balls of toilet.
So I undressed outside on the porch, and all I had on was my undies.
I wouldn't let him in the house. I was out stripping in the middle of winter first because he did make the mistake of coming
No,
in.
I came in the first time because I wasn't. You know, it's like
Well,
that-
that's because
all that was like freaking like those drills. It just sticks to you.
Yeah, Leah had to follow you around the house with a vacuum because you were dropping little bits of toilet paper were
I was
falling
just
off.
giving it back to everyone. You guys lost it.
And then you could hear him under the house. So we could hear him under the house, and it sounded like he was coughing or something. And I was asking him if he was okay. I was shouting to him, and he's like, "Yeah," but you could hear him like, "Ugh." Ugh. We were just laughing. We're such good
It's all
family
fun and
members.
games until you roll around and someone poop.
It was a good video. It was a good video.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Uh-oh. Can you
No,
I accidentally stuck the washi tape to itself.
what we learned.
That it's really funny when you have to go diving under the house to fix a plumbing problem and
No, we
frozen
learned
pipes.
that daughter poops at work now.
Yeah, she does.
I told her, listen, you get paid by the hour. Get paid for it. Save our pipes.
Yes. Facts. So now she does her business at work. Because he said, no, if it happens again, if you break our toilet or pipes again, I mean, you're coming under the house with me. And
And I wasn't kidding.
that's why she goes at work. She knows you weren't kidding. Oh.
It wasn't me, child, when the pipe disconnects from your side. Ours are intact, but yours is just like, nope. It is your fault. There is no way around it. I have seen the evidence.
You've seen the evidence.
I know the pileup of this situation. It is not us.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
Pete had nothing to do with it.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, you're getting slap happy. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm tired. Like I said, the never-ending Uno match last night. I thought there were gonna be like,
Oh no, we were laughing as hard as we were bitching.
oh, hey, watch your mouth, sir.
What? That's not a bad word.
Hey. Oh, Tracy. Hi. Good morning, Tracy. Nitwitch. Ew, poop. Nah.
Yeah, she created it for me.
She's not traumatized. It's a joke to her. It's funny. She is the crudest. Tell you what, Leah is crude. Oh, almost did it again.
Told her she needs to start eating more fiber, make that stuff break down more.
It was just frozen pipes. It just happened to be her frozen bathroom pipe that broke. She's a good sport about it. I say she's not here to defend herself because she's sleeping.
Oh, she would be like, darn right I did.
So, well, I'm not hearing the thunder anymore. That was like false alarm or something. We had tropical spouts in Northeast Arkansas the other day. Like we were getting emergency alerts on our phone to watch out. Tropical spouts were dropping out of the sky, and I'm like, what is that? What is happening?
I started laughing.
Climate change or something. Like you're a few 100 miles, few thousand miles off. For this is not tropics. I don't ever want to go anywhere tropical. Ever. Too hot, too bright, too sunny. I have no desire. I want to go to Scotland and Ireland though. 19. Okay. We're making some progress now. Here we go. We're rolling.
Well, you just jinx yourself.
What? Are you going to take me somewhere tropical now because I said I didn't
No.
want to go?
We're making progress now.
Oh. I am sorry about the orientation, you guys. It doesn't matter how many times I say change before the live. I tell the system to change orientation. It always like tries to force it back to this, and half the time it wins. It's really frustrating. And I don't know if it's because that's the preferred. I think YouTube prefers us to do verticals because there's like ways you can donate, more candies or something. If you're in a vertical live, your viewers can, I don't know, throw candy at your face or something. I don't know what that's all about. I'm not in it for candies or whatever they're trying to do, but I guess that's the preferred, and they're really trying to push the vertical lives, and here we are. This is how we ended up here because I tried to make it horizontal, and I hit go live, and then at the last second it switched it.
I want to go to Ireland and Scotland too. That is a lot of my heritage.
Yes, not mine though. I'm all
Have a lot of
Danish or Polish and German, and that's about it.
Let's see, mine is Irish, Celtic, Viking.
You and your daughter have a freakish amount of Neanderthal DNA, according to 23andMe. You all should be walking around dragging people by their hair. Oh, you might, I don't know where you are. If you've said where you are and I have already forgotten, I apologize. Blame the stroke for my short-term memory. But you might like Savannah, Georgia. They do ghost tours. I used to live about 45 minutes from Savannah, Georgia. And we would go to the city, and they had ghost tours. Pretty cheap, too, and actually lots of fun. Nighttime, daytime. We would always go at night, but if you like haunted-y stuff, okay, this is not going to fit in this. So let's try again.
If you like haunted and scary and all that other stuff,
It's going to fit in here.
My mom's still alive, but man, she's haunted.
Oh, gosh. She's definitely scary. I can tell you that. Mom down she's something else. Oh my goodness. Are you guys excited to see this canvas? How many of you are fans of this artist, Jasmine Becket-Griffith?
Is that like?
And are we surprised that I have this in my stash? Savannah's on the list. Charleston. Ooh, haunted carriage ride.
Been at Charleston.
Hi, Michelle. Health. I am actually going back tomorrow to get more blood drawn, and I guess I do kind of have an update. I got referred to an emergency dermatology appointment. Surprise, there is such a thing, because I'm dealing with something that arguably could indicate allergic reaction, these big itchy welts and my eyes swelling shut and stuff. So they considered it an emergency. And I did get in to see the dermatologist. They think it's either they're betting on and testing me for all the types of lupus, but he's leaning more toward, oh crud. Let me look. He wrote it down for me. It's called porphyria. He is pretty confident that the test results are going to come back that I likely have porphyria, and if not, then it's probably one of the forms of lupus. But he's betting on porphyria. So I just need to pee in sorry, being crass here, but it is what it is. I'm sorry. Let me try being more PC. I just need to urinate in a jug and turn it in to people. But I have to do that for 24 hours straight. Not like sit on the jug for 24 hours straight, but every time I go in 24 hours, I have to do it in a jug and take it to the doctor. And they will be able to tell. And then also next time it's flaring up right now, but just not as bad as it had been this past month. But he says if it is what he thinks it is, it will flare up again, and probably sooner than later. And when it does, I call up there. They'll get me in an emergency appointment same day or next day, and they'll do a biopsy and get more information as well. So I'm just sitting around here waiting for my eyes to swell shut again and the hives to overtake my entire body. Right now, I'm getting big itchy welts that are, I mean, they're like bigger than this thing of washi tape. I mean, they're huge. Some of them are like this big. One huge, big, itchy, so itchy, swelling up my ankles and feet right now, so much that I can't even like bend my toes. So now it's attacking my feet and a little bit on my elbows.
It's one of two, and he said it could possibly be both of them.
Then it's kind of an allergy to a sun. I mean, there are people that they call it the vampire, kind of like a vampire disease or illness. Sun makes it so much worse, and I do have a bad reaction to being out in the sun. I get real red and poofy, real swollen. I do have the mylar rash on my face, which this porphyria can also have, even though it is not a form of lupus.
Crafty's calling you up.
What? Who? What?
Crafty.
Who invited her? Who invited Kristen?
Kristen, we didn't even know he was going to go live.
No, I saw a window of opportunity and I took it. It's been crazy over here, Kristen. I thought you'd be watching a movie with Pippi and Sassy. I'm sorry, Kristen. It does suck. Every time I wake up, I have more hives or welts or itchy, whatever you want to call it. Red, swelly, itchy insaneness, and it sucks. But yeah, working on getting answers. I'm going to send Crafty-ish Kristen in case it's contagious, which is neither of those are, but just in case it's something that they're not thinking about that's contagious, I'm going to make sure that I rub Kristen's next package like all over before I send it.
Or we could take it to Mom Down.
And take it over to Mom Down, have her lick the envelope seal shut. Would you like that, Kristen? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the good vibes. I think, yeah, it's funny. I've always kind of referred to myself as a vampire because, and there's several of you that probably can attest. I know Kristen for sure. Poor Kristen. I make sure that most days she has a text to wake up to or some kind of beautiful image. I'll send her a beautiful image in a text or on her Facebook group because I'm up all night usually. Okay, this is another one of those. Let me get another. This is another drill bag that I need to drill. It's pretty bad in there. Go move in with mom down. No thanks. No, thank you.
No, she said you should share.
Oh, share. I'm sorry. The heart
Share
thing
your
is in the way.
germs with mom down. She shares her germs with you.
Yeah.
Freaking facts. She's like, I'm gonna make a homemade peach cobbler, and I'm gonna give you some. I'm like, I can't have sweets, Mom.
Yeah, we had to fib to mom down. We had to let her down easy. She was gonna make a peach cobbler for his birthday and send it over here, and we were like, no, thank you. Sorry.
I hate being like that, but she's still contagious.
No, thank you, mom down. You keep that right on over there to yourself. Thank you. But I'm scared. I don't know because she makes food ever since I moved here. She makes things that sound super delicious, and usually when that generation makes food, it's the bomb.
Oh, no,
but I'm emotionally scarred from the ambrosia. I was so looking forward to ambrosia, which if you're not familiar, ambrosia is a fruit salad with like Cool Whip, and it's mixed in with a bunch of fruit and some coconut and marshmallows, and it is yummy. Maraschino cherries, yep. But then, so mom down made that for our first Thanksgiving. I was so excited when, Sundown came back with it. I'm like, let me add it, ambrosia, yummy.
I warned you.
And I open it and I'm like, this looks a little yellow. Is this a National Lampoon's? How that, I think the grandma or the aunt or whoever they were taking somewhere, the dog peed on the sandwiches. And I was like, is this like a National Lampoon situation or what? But it turns out that she makes hers with
chicken yogurt.
Instead of Cool Whip, makes it with mayonnaise.
Chicken yogurt.
Fruit with mayonnaise, y'all. I'm told it's a Southern thing.
It is.
Disgusting. Oh, so yeah, Kristen, I was watching your sneak peek. I was shocked to see a cat. I can't believe you got a cat canvas. What? That's so unlike you. At least this one, it's colorful, right?
It is very nasty.
Yeah, it is. Oh, hi, Samantha. Yeah, very gross. I was so disappointed. I could have cried. I was like, ooh, fruit, ambrosia, yummy, yummy, yummy. I was ready.
Nitwitch knows about it. A lot of people make it with mayonnaise. They even make Snickers salad with mayonnaise.
No. Oh, yeah. Y'all are nasty down here who make it that way.
That's all right. Some people make dressing with freaking hard-boiled eggs in it.
We're not going down this dressing stuffing route. Just stuffing.
It's dressing.
Stuffing.
Dressing.
Stuffing. Snickers salad? I've never heard of a Snickers salad.
It's good, but Cool Whip.
I double dog dare you. Well, I guess you do have a creepy canvas going on in your whip. What do you call rotation? That's the word I'm looking for, don't you? I think it's beautiful, but you know, that self-portrait craftish carnage. Southern potluck dish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what we tried recently? So last time we went up to St. Louis, that we stopped in a Walmart to pick up some supplies for the hotel stay, and we happened to see Bush's baked beans, and they had
You know,
some.
I had forgotten all about those. Thank you.
Well, I'm here to remind you. We had seen some unique flavors. Apparently, we missed one. I didn't. There was an American. What was that? Rocket Pop.
Yes.
That popsicle that's red, white, and blue. Apparently, the Bush's baked beans made a Rocket Pop flavor. I didn't see that, and even I don't think. And if I did, I don't think I would have gotten it. But they had dill baked beans and or dill pickle baked beans, and then what was the other one? Oh, apple pie baked beans. And we got a can, a big. We didn't get the regular can. We got the mega can of the.
Yeah, I couldn't get the sample to try them.
The dill and the apple pie. Oh my god,
They were nasty.
it was so gross. I thought I would like them. I like dill as a seasoning or spice or whatever you call it. I like it as a seasoning. I knew I wasn't gonna like the apple pie. I don't really like pie, nutmeg, and all that crap. So I knew I wasn't gonna like that one, but the beans were actually, and the dill one were actually kind of green colored.
Oh, that scared the hell out of me.
But it was strong and it was gross. It did not belong on baked beans at all.
And the warmer the beans got, the worse the flavor got.
And we were like, there've got to be terrible reviews about this. So we went looking on YouTube and stuff, seeing if there were videos of people trying these flavors and what they thought. And we were waiting to see all kinds of hateful comments about these beans because they were so gross. We couldn't imagine anyone liked them. And there was people like totally butt kissing the company. Oh, these so great, really unique flavor.
But if you notice, no one had heated them. They were all eating them cold.
Were they eating them cold? Yeah, they were better cold, weren't they?
Yeah.
But still not good. Oh. Hi, Michelle. If I didn't already say hi. Question. Antacids. They did have me on Pepsid as part of Benadryl and Pepsid as part of an allergy type of thing regimen, but it did nothing to help. Nothing at all. But they did say taking a Zyrtec or a Claritin every day, which isn't really an antacid, is it? But
allergy
is not a bad thing for anyone. Not giving medical advice, just what they told me. That's like a common right along with the vitamins type of thing. But no, I was on Pepsid as part of an allergic reaction post IV cocktail 7-day treatment situation, and it literally did nothing to help me at all. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse, and that's how their first clue that it wasn't an allergy. But why are we asking about antacids? Is that were you going down the allergy route? Oh, allergic to antacids. Yeah, I know I've had the scratchies, the thing that they do, the 1,000 scratches all over you thing, or needle pokes or whatever those are.
We thought it was going to come back with everything.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be allergic. I was only mildly allergic to 3 things, and one thing I was moderately allergic to. It was ash tree pollen. I had a mild allergy to that, a mild allergy to some kind of fungus, a mild allergy to cocklebur pollen, and then a moderate, to severe allergy to penicillin and anything psyllin related. any of the psyllin family. And I already knew that. So otherwise, as far as like environmental contagion or allergies or whatever, that's not the cause. And I'm still waiting for my blood work on the food and like soap and detergent fragrance tests and the mast cell situation to come back. I still haven't gotten those results. But I go there tomorrow for them to take more blood. So you better believe that while I'm there, I'm going to be like, yeah, you said you'd call me with my results. You never did. Where are they? What's the verdict? What's going on? But no, I'm gonna donate a gallon of urine in a jug to the doctors. They're gonna test it and see if it's lupus or porphyria. I guess that'll help tell, and then they're gonna do a biopsy on my next big flare up. A culture and a biopsy and get even more information. But that's kind of where they're going now, is the lupus or porphyria.
Or possibly both.
Possibly, yeah. It's rare to have both, but it's not impossible. So we'll see. I'm just trying to get through the birthdays and anniversary situation that's popping up here this weekend and this week. And then once we're free and clear of like family being here and us going places and celebrating things, I'll start peeing in a jug.
As she says, as everything calms down and I start my new
Oh yeah, and Sundown's gonna be ending. He's gonna be ending his MS treatments. He gets infusions for MS, and he is ending those and joining a study his MS doctor recommended for a new MS medication, a pill, and it's a blind study. So there's a 30% chance. Is it 30-70?
Yeah.
A 30% chance that he could get a placebo, and a 70% chance that he will get the actual medicine that they're testing, but his doctor thinks it could be really beneficial for his type of MS. It's a multi-year test, or study. So he's going to be stopping him. He was supposed to get an infusion next month in August when I go up there for my liver oncology situation. He was going to be getting his infusion, but not now. He's going to be starting that study. We're going to have to go to St. Louis for doctor's appointments for this study of his, twice a month for the first couple months, and then once a month for a year or so, right? Or once a month forevermore, but at least they reimburse us for travel.
Yeah, travel, hotel, food.
Yeah, but it's a risk because he could get stuck with a sugar pill. There's no way to really know. But his doctor seems to think that it's a really good idea, and we've talked about it as a family. And if he starts to decline, if his MS symptoms indicate that his condition is declining, they will put him on the medicine or let him automatically, or let him go. I think we'll let you go back on the infusions, whichever he chooses. So they're not going to just let him, if he gets a sugar pill and he declines, they're not just going to let him wither away. But for him, it's progressive MS. So whatever damage gets done, once it's done, it's kind of done, right?
I had the primary progressive MS.
Yeah. So if he does start declining, that's he can't bounce. It's never going to come back from that. So whatever damage is done is permanently done. He never goes into remission. It's always a constant decline. So why did I pour this back in the bag like a boob? Oops, did I say that word? A boop. A nose boop. That's what I said.
What a boob is a chicken?
A chicken boop.
Or a bird?
Booped its snoot. Gosh. My bad. Sorry guys, I'm tired. My etiquette slipped. I need a drink. I collect rare disease. Yeah, we do. We seem to collect them. An immunocompromised vampire. Yes. I've always been a night owl. And I've always been real sensitive to the sun. And then with my liver tumors, that makes it worse. At least that's what I was talking to the doctor, the dermatologist. And it's often porphyria shows up with people that have, why am I doing this? Wrong thing. Shows up with people that have liver disease or damage or cancer. You know what I mean? And I have the tumors, and so my liver is diseased. So it's pretty. They kind of go hand in hand. There's the hand gestures again. Sorry, Kristen.
That's what she said.
So yeah, fun times all around over here. We're special little snowflakes, but we stay positive. I feel like we stay positive. I do have my moments, and I do have the occasional WIP chat, maybe, where I kind of break down a little bit because it's a lot. But for the most part, try to stay positive because, what else you gonna do? What's wrong?
Nitwich.
I can't read through the. There's
Her bestie completed a couple bone marrow transplants and accompanied meds, and was just told she's 100% MS free after 2 years.
Interesting. You should bring that up with your doctor and see, because I mean, I don't know much enough about it. I know brain lesions and nerve damage. Or something like that. About as much as I know about it. But oh my gosh! Get out of the bag. Yeah, my dad used to call me a little vampire too, because he'd have to take me out in the middle of the night for drives just to get me to go to sleep as an infant and a toddler, because I'm such a night owl. I think I was born knowing that the sun was not my friend. I could have put this in a smaller container. Oh well. Oh my gosh. Kristen, what are you doing tonight, girl? Besides lurking in my live stream, are you diamond painting? Are you working on Crafty-ish Carnage? Why? Why do we have, in a diamond painting this big, why do we need this? And considering that there's probably 10 to 30% extra drills, we're literally going to place one or two of these. So this was not necessary. Just saying. That I find these kind of little baggies frustrating. The ones that have like, where I had one diamond painting. I can't remember what company it was, but I swear I never saw one of the symbols. Like I never placed a single drill of one of the symbols in the packet, in the kit. Oh, that's right. What movie did you watch, Kristen? I'm being watch your language, mushy. I'm being an ornery little poo.
You're being a Sundown tour monster.
I am. I'm being a Sundown. Yeah, Kristen, what movie did you watch? Share with the class. I'm surprised she hasn't made you watch like High School Musical or something.
Yes, the baby ducks are doing extremely well. They are with the other flock of ducks.
They're my honey and butter's babies. Well, at least two of them are honey and butter's babies, and I think honey stepped out on. Wait, it's honey that stepped out on butter, right?
Yeah.
Honey stepped out on butter with Affleck, who unfortunately, we believe, got caught by the raccoons, probably defending honey and everyone else. But his child lives on. So I could make a whole. We could make like a whole little story update series about like make it a soap opera about the the animal, the birds, because Honey and Butter are a couple, but then it's Honey popped out a baby that did not look like Butter, like Butter's child, looked like Affleck's child. So we know that there was some cheating happening there, and it's a drama. It's a love triangle. You can't say, huh, Kristen? Why's that? Why can't you tell us?
She watched the Powder Puff Girls.
Oh my gosh. Something tells me maybe Pippi was watching a movie with you. Oh my goodness gracious. But yeah, they're doing really well. It's almost like they recognized family. They maybe recognized their kids and welcomed them right into the flock. And they're doing very, very well. We're very happy. I need to go out there and meet them. It's just between the ticks and the sun and the heat, it's just kind of not ideal for me to spend very much time outside. So can make a movie about the raccoon. Yep, one of the raccoon mafia struck again. Luckily, like I said, we've updated security measures so that the raccoons literally cannot get the birds at night. But there's evidence that the mafia has been in the run, and they somehow managed to get the food lure out of the trap and set the trap off, like it snapped shut, but they did not get caught inside. Somehow they wiggled they managed to get the food out without setting off the trap until they got the food out, and then the trap was set off, but nobody was caught. These crafty little buggers. And and the trap is a raccoon trap, specifically a raccoon trap. And they are outsmarting it. It's getting really frustrating. Sundown.
What?
That's for you.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, can you move that for a second?
Yes, I did.
What treat did you get today?
What treat did I get today?
Yeah. You didn't want a sweet treat.
I know. We had pizza.
Here, I can't. I'll just set it right here.
Took nappage. I took a nappage.
Those aren't treats.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we didn't make any cake or anything. Weren't really feeling sweet treaty. But we did do a family, like a combo birthday, special occasion, and other birthday dinner. We spent an ungodly amount of money at Chili's because we had Sundown and I, then we had Leah and Spider-Man, and then we had Stoner Down and the future Mrs. Stoner Down. We're all here. 6 people, all very hungry with healthy appetites.
Had enough food for 12.
Yeah, that bill was. Oh, tell them what Chili's tried to do to you.
Oh, if y'all go to Chili's or any restaurant, when you pick up for carry out and pay when you get there, be careful. They try to they're like, oh, the price is da 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 da. I'm like, okay, blah 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 blah. Swipe the card, and it comes up $35 more. They automatically tacked on a 25%
gratuity.
And I was like, nowadays, though.
Yeah, I mean, we phoned in the order, and when we went to pick it up and he went to pay, the total was, you don't care if I say how much it was.
I don't care.
It was a birthday holiday. It was a special occasion dinner for multiple people, but we spent about $155. That was the total after tax, right? So then we get there to pick it all up, and he he swiped the card, and it popped up a total of 180 something, 85,
Almost 190.
almost $190. And he was like, wait a second, this is not the right total. And it had this big button that it wanted him to push okay, and then a little bitty button that said customize or custom or something. Lucky he caught it though, because I mean, uh-oh. There were 2 bags of 33. Ruh-roh, Scooby. Please stand by.
Well, we'll risk it.
Yeah, this isn't going to hold 2 of these, is it? Maybe. I almost boo-booed on this. Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, I mean, yeah, the kitchen cooked it, but they don't get tips. They get paid hourly, and all the person did was bag it up. I mean, if it had been a waitress at a table, I mean, that's how I spent most of my young adult life. That was my job through college and before college, and all that stuff was a server at a restaurant. So I understand the value of tips. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I hate when I do stupid stuff. I understand the value of tips, but I get that they, had to take the time to take the phone order and bag it up. But 25% without like asking, just kind of trying to sneak it on there, hoping that people aren't going to pay attention, that they're just going to be like, I want to hurry up and get my order and go home.
No.
Oh, we pay attention. See, now it's not enough for this container. That's so frustrating. I need an in-between one.
I can cut it down.
It was outrageous. But yeah, so we did do that, but we didn't do any desserty. Nobody was really feeling. We had some. Well, you have been snacking on those Skippy peanut rolls.
Yes.
Let me see if I have one over here in the super secret snack stash. These. He has been loving these Skippy salted nut roll. There are jokes in there somewhere. I love my salty nut roll. It's just nuts. Skippy. Yippee Skippy.
You sleep with your mouth open, right?
Oh my gosh, Sundown. Behave. He refuses to behave. Good googly moogly. I see a light at the end of the tunnel, though, sort of. I think we're getting there.
Yeah, you've only got.
I'm on 34. No, I'm on baggie number 34. We're almost done, folks. Yay. The static at the beginning didn't help, but these later it seems like the darker colors have been the real problem, children. Anything black, gray, blue, those have been the problem ones. The lighter ones, the mid-tone ones, like greens and reds and stuff, haven't been too bad, and then the light ones are kind of bad. So dark and light seem to be the worst offenders. 35. Yes, that will fit in a small one.
It's so hot down here. Everything's salty.
What? Yeah, I feel like if you're not, I would have gladly, but 25%, I still think is a little rough too, to be honest. I remember thinking 20% was 10% was like a kind of a average tip or whatever. 15 was a good tip, and 20 was like the world's
damn
best
server out there.
Yeah, the world's best tip. And anything above that was just,
They had a lot to drink.
yeah, they were inebriated. But now to just put 25%, automatically try to sneak it on there, and even without having table service, come on, that is not right. That is not okay. I'm sorry if there's anyone who's a server that maybe disagrees with me, or not a server, but a to-go window person at a restaurant, like a takeout window or door section area, whatever. Let me know. Like, what am I missing? If I'm wrong, what am I missing? Because it's been 20 years since I've been a server, so.
Yeah, stuff hasn't changed. Servers make more by the hour now, plus tips.
Yeah, I remember I would make it started at $2.89 an hour, and then I got a raise to $3.09 or $3.10, somewhere around that. I think it was $3.09 an hour plus tip. Did you guys know that servers don't even make minimum wage, generally speaking, at most places? They rely on the tips to kind of cover that minimum wage gap. What's funny? What I miss?
You give 20% to the dancer who's paying for her college. Some numbskull answering a phone. That's awesome. Oh. That's terrible.
Hey. I don't know. Everybody has their own tip etiquette. I don't judge on that, but I feel like if you get table service, you should leave a tip of some kind. I don't think you have to like be the star tipper of the night or anything like that. But
it all depends on, how well the service is.
Yeah, that's something else too. I've noticed a lot of places servers' duties seem to have decreased. You get one person that brings drinks, and then somebody else that takes an order, somebody else that delivers your food. I remember being responsible from when they sat down at my table in my section to the minute they left. Everything was on me. Yeah. Only in rare circumstances, like if I needed a bathroom break, or if I was with another table that was having an issue or something, somebody would run my food out for me. Well, but that was rare.
Is what I find is funny is working in Applebee's, we ran a line of 4 on the busy nights, and now there's 10 people in the kitchen to run a Monday.
Gross.
And servers would run, you guys had a section of 15 to 25 tables, and now it's like, servers can't do over 5 tables or 10 tables.
Yeah, servers are different, Kristen. They can't, because it's nationwide. I think that's one of the few industries that don't have to pay minimum wage to their employees, because they count on the tips, and that's why they'll try to upsell you and stuff. They try to get the ticket price higher to get a higher percentage of tip from you. Here's our specials. Would you like an alcoholic beverage with that? Because they're more expensive than that water you're going to order. But yeah, no, they count on people earning tips to try to make that minimum wage, bridge that gap. I'm very leery of going to restaurants for that reason, because I know that they're going to try to upsell that. They need to pay their bills, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like used car salesman. I get it. You need to make money too, but I also need to not break my bank to come to your establishment. So I mean, where do we go from here? You know? Are you sure that's for servers who earn tips? It's possible, but no, everybody else around here was making $7 an hour. I made $2.89. Washington might just be special little snowflakes, or it could have changed in the last 20 years. Maybe there have been some laws that have changed the way servers are paid, but that's how it used to be when I was younger. We had to report our tips in to the computer system every night and deal with it at tax time every year. Oh, 39. We're on bag number 39 out of 47, you guys. There's a light at the end of this tunnel. I can't wait to get started on this, and I'm excited to do something with vibrant colors, but I don't remember seeing anybody answer the question, and I'm just kind of curious. Where's the picture of it? Where's the tube? Or the, is there not, where'd it go? Here's a picture if anybody who wasn't here at the beginning of the canvas. It's also what?
In Washington, servers must be paid the full state minimum wage of $17.13 an hour before tips. Employers are not allowed to use a tip credit to pay a lower base wage.
Oh, is that in other states?
That's like $2.13 here.
But anyway, this is the canvas I'm working on. I hope it's close enough for you to be able to see the captive fairy there. That's what we're kitting up right now. Is this a dark and creepy diamond painting canvas? Or is this like another shocker? Like, what is that doing in your stash mushy type of situation? What's the verdict? Yeah, this belongs on dark and creepy, or that's a little too cute, mushy. Cute canvas.
I think we're the only country that does tip.
Yeah, most other countries it's not customary to tip, is my understanding. We are like the only country where it's accustomed to tip. And in some countries they consider it an insult, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It could have just been somebody being goofy, saying that, and I thought they were serious, or it could be legit, but the static. See, here's a gray color, a darker color, and it's so staticky.
Well, that one guy I watch on YouTube who goes to these businesses that are not doing that well and will pay them like more. He was just over in Italy and found this little mom and pop pizza place and gave them $1,000 tip. And they fought with him for 5 minutes on no. He's like, please, I insist. In America we tip. He goes, then we were going to take this money and donate to the church or to a charity. They wouldn't take it unless he was fine with that.
S&M fairies. Thank you, Knitwitch. Cute or dark and crude. See, I wondered how many people would catch that it was a kind of an S&M theme. That's why I got it. I'm not into the cute, big-eyed, cute-faced little cute girl fairy witches whatever situation. But I noticed that this had like a little bondage element to it.
Good night.
Undertone. Who's leaving? Oh, good night, Michelle. Don't feed Kristen. We don't feed the trolls around here. Kristen, a troll. Yeah, it's a little cute, but I saw the hidden, the kind of sneakily woven in cheeky wink at naughtiness in there, and that's what attracted me to this canvas in particular. Because I don't just do horror stuff. Horror. Let's be real clear there. Horror stuff. I do like to do attitude. I like to do a little spicy, if you will. We do that over in the tier 3 membership. We do some spice. But I like sassy attitude, spice, dark humor. Like I did that gingerbread cookie who was basically breaking off pieces and eating himself. That's kind of dark humor. So yeah, I like to do that stuff once in a while. I like the Gothic. We do Beauty and the Beast once in a while, and I twist. I've twisted some Disney or done some Gothic Disney before, so it's not all. I think a lot of people. I should have named my channel better in the beginning. I just wanted to make sure it was clear that people knew that the primary kind of genre that was going to be on the channel was going to be kind of campy or iconic horror elements, Gothic imagery and stuff like that, darker, creepier diamond painting. So I could find my people, you know what I mean? Other people that maybe were looking for that out there. But in the same token, I think a lot of people don't give my channel a chance because they don't really like gory and automatically associate horror with goriness. And maybe they think that's all I do. They don't give me a chance. They don't really give the channel a chance because they're put off by dark and creepy. They're just the name of the channel. I think. I don't know, but I think so. I mean, I've heard people say, "Yeah, no thanks. You're not for me." And I'm like, "Well, how do you know I'm not for you?" I mean, have you looked? Have you watched anything? Have you seen any of my completions? They're not.
I don't know. The funniest thing was during the Christmas premieres. A lot of them were like, "Oh,
not
you're
what
normal."
Yeah. I got that the first year of the Christmas premieres more so than the second year, but I also got it in the second year too when I did the Christmas premieres this past 2 years where people were coming in the chat like, "Wow, not at all what I expected." You're not, creepy and weird.
You're
Nope.
normal.
I'm normal. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're normal. Well, yeah. I think people just have have an expectation
Well,
and they don't give me a chance unless, it's kind of shoved in their face a little bit. Like the premieres is a playlist that rolls one into the next to the next. And so if you're watching the whole thing, you're going to be exposed to my video.
well, Crafty just said it right there.
I do.
If there are people that think, I'm sure there are people that think you're too edgy for them. If they would pop in and get to know you, then it could change their mind.
They'd see what an idiot I am and realize that I'm not so creepy. I'm totally relatable. I'm an idiot. Which is true. I'm a normal person. I just happen to I see the beauty. I try to see the beauty in things that most people won't try to find the beauty in. I try to see beyond the surface and find something meaningful, beautiful, impactful. And some of the art pieces. Now, if we're talking about like iconic horror movie, like Jason, Pennywise, Michael and stuff like that, that's just a love of the old horror genre, the campy horror genre. But I like twisting things up too a little bit. I like to do things different, unique and different. I'll do a Sesame Street diamond painting as long as I can make it a twisted character and not a cutesy one.
Crafty also said relatable and they have a personality. It's a rarity out there.
Relatable and what?
A rarity. A personality.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I have a personality. I don't know if it's a great one, but I have one.
And she likes to blow into bags.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm blowing into some of these bags. It's the darker colors. They're giving me a problem. We're almost done. I can see the finish line, my friends. We're getting to the specials. Bag number 42. We got 5 more to go. That's it. I have a very fluffy, it's kind of funny. I think sometimes I don't know. I don't know how much it shows. Sometimes I'm a diamond in the rough, you know what I mean? I'm kind of I can be a little what is a sailory? You know what I mean? I can be a little crass. There we go. That's probably a good word. A little crass, but I can pull it together and be normal-ish.
Oh wow, silver's been around for a minute.
Yeah, I don't want to say it on the live because she changed her name for a reason, and I don't want to violate that.
Right.
But I'll tell you after the stream, and you'll be like, "Oh, that's who that is."
Yeah.
You know her. Trust me. Yep. If there are any tier 3 members around, I owe you a video tomorrow, but sadly I'm going to be at the doctor in the morning, and usually I film your videos either tonight, which obviously I'm doing something else right now. And tomorrow morning I have to be at the doctor, and they said to expect them to draw enough blood to kind of make me tired and weak for a few hours after. So I can't film your video tomorrow morning either. And on top of all that, I haven't done any work on our canvas. And let me tell you why. Because we're halfway done with the canvas. And it's a big one. It's 50 by 75 or something. And I ran out of one of the colors that I still need. I still see that symbol. It's the letter F. And I still see that symbol all up the canvas there. And I am completely out. They did not. And I think there's a few other colors I'm going to run out of as well. I fear that maybe they gave me the drills for a smaller size version of that canvas. That is my big fear. After getting halfway through, we are going to run out of at least half of the drills that we need to finish it. And I don't do enough square canvases, especially with that color palette, to potentially to have, I may not have the spares. We are going to investigate tomorrow. So if you get a video on time-ish tomorrow on the day of the video, which is Monday, your videos come out on Mondays usually. If I am able to put something together for you tomorrow, it's probably going to be a video tour update of my crypt. My Diamond Painting Studio crypty situation that we started a couple months ago, but because of weather and heat and life, it's slow going, and it's expensive to put insulation, walls, paint, carpet, flooring, skirting, build the stairs, he's building the furniture that's going to go in there. Ooh, I don't know if this is going to fit in there. We're going to try.
No.
But I'll show you what's been done so far, and that'll be only for you guys and nobody else will see. So hopefully that will make up for the fact that your video is going to A, be late because I'm at the doctor, and B, I couldn't work on the canvas because I ran out of drills for a predominant color. The symbol got effed. Yes. It sure did. Look, I'm just doing this all up in here, drilling the drills with the dryer sheet here. Now, will they fit in here?
No.
Oh, but I never did. I keep bringing it up, but no, they're not going to fit. You were right. I hate when you're right. And they're barely not going to fit. Thank you. Who ended up winning the 3 hour, the 2.5 to 3 hour,
Stoner down. That was him yelling.
well, I thought he was just happy that it was over. I
No, he
didn't
was happy
realize.
'cause he won.
Oh, I thought he was just happy that it was finally done. They were planning on playing several hands and different games and stuff. They were gonna play like a few hands of Uno and then get out Monopoly or something, weren't they? And they ended up playing one game of Uno, one hand of Uno, until darn near midnight, wasn't it?
Yes.
I thought it was like 2.5 hours. Leah said it was 3 to 3.5 hours, but Kristen can vouch for it because I was secretly recording you guys, and I was sending her the voice clips. Like, I think they're gonna unalive each other. Oh my gosh, Stoner Down just called Leah spare parts. He keeps forgetting that he's the little brother. I don't understand where that's coming from, but he keeps forgetting he's the younger brother. he keeps trying to big brother Leah, and she's like, yeah, move aside, young man.
Yeah, it's 10 her time, so yeah, midnight.
Yeah, it was midnight by the time they got done. And there was cheering. I felt bad. I felt bad because Parker, well, my bad. Codename Spider-Man. Now you know his real name. Sorry, Parker.
It's Dookie.
Dookie. Spider-Man wanted to play. He was gonna get in on the next hand, but the next hand never came, and he fell asleep on Leah's lap. And yeah. I was like, I think it's finally ended. I was like, there's a war brewing over here. Oh, how am I? Okay, Craftibly. Everything's been DMC until we get to the special drills, and then we have AB08. So I don't have a DMC for this. 37 for this. These stickers are so big. Well, I don't know I guess I'll just eyeball the color match when I dekit if there's any left, because there's no DMC to go with it. I need Craftibly to come back. Can we petition Craftibly to come back? Do you think if we make a big enough stink, they'll come back? Was anybody else a big fan? I bought this one and I was gifted another one, and I thought I had done a third one a long time ago. I don't even remember what their prices were like. Were they reasonably priced, or were they kind of like, that's a little pricey. I don't even know. I don't even know what their price points were. I just know that I kind of feel like, and maybe it's how old the kits are and things have progressed. I kind of feel like the rendering is a little coloring book like, a little childish, if you will, a little simplistic. I don't really like canvases that have like outlines and stuff like that too much, and that are line blocky and color blocky like that, like real simple. But the ones I've done have turned out really nice looking, and it's nice to have a no-brainer. I call these no-brainer canvases because they're so easy to do, quick and easy. You never got to try it? Oh. Yeah, it's... want them to come back. But I don't remember what their price points were like. And who knows what their price points would be like today. Everybody seems to be raising their prices. I don't want to even get started on that. Not everybody has $70, $80, $90 to spend on a canvas. And, some people might be like, well, that's a them problem. And yeah, I get that. But like, there's so few places to shop anymore that are maybe a little friendlier on the wallet and still get a really good quality product. That's why I'm always searching and like bring you guys stuff, checking out this shop and that shop that are more budget friendly because the economy's not nice right now, for one. But for two, even if it were being very nice right now, not everybody wants to or can afford to spend that much money. What is this? What is this? Why is this? Sundown, can you come feel this? Is this my feet? What is happening? Come feel this canvas right here. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
What is that? It's like, it feels like powder or something.
It's on top of the,
I wonder if it's when I did my, I wonder if it's from these
probably.
or when I did the ditzy spray. I don't know. Something foreign is on my cover sheet here. That's all right. It'll get replaced. Yeah, well, I mean, you and I know, you, Kristen, we've talked about this, but I mean, sometimes some I have too much, detail that no matter what, how big you get it, unless you get it a wall mural size, that's never going to render out with all those finer details. And yeah, they're confetti, but I mean, some of the canvases that I've crybaby and whined about, like, oh my gosh, the confetti, it's gonna kill me, and stuff like that. I never want to do this confetti type of canvas ever again. It ends up turning out really, really good. Gosh darn it. I don't think I can squeeze these in here either, Sundown. I think I'm going to need another medium one. This was our last baggie. Could it not cooperate so that we can, I don't know, go to bed or kill some zombies or something? I've been jonesing to kill some zombies so bad. But I am failing my month challenge. And so now I'm a crunch time where I'm just like, I don't have time to kill zombies. I got to diamond paint for my life. Oh my gosh. I can't get this off now. I mean, sometimes it just depends. It depends on how much confetti and how much. I like the detail. Like some of the canvases I have that the Hungry Love Sundown and I did together in live streams. Confetti nightmare. But my gosh, it almost looks, when you stand a couple feet away and you're looking at it on the wall, it looks like a photograph. It looks real. Like a real live photograph. So I hated the confetti in the moment. I appreciated it when it was done. D-stash is, there are many D-stash groups, and sometimes people D-stash on their channel or whatever. It's not you can look on Facebook for diamond painting D-stash groups and you'll find a whole bunch, and it's basically people just selling canvases either that they got for free in PR to unbox but they don't want to actually do, and they'll sell those, or something that's been in somebody's stash and their tastes have changed and so they're selling it, or maybe they need money and so they're selling their stash.
Well, you de-stashed a lot of yours.
I gave mine away.
Yeah, they just paid for shipping.
Yeah, I just but I don't expect everybody to do that. And I knew I could de-stash in a de-stash group and sell them, but I didn't. I wanted to spread the diamond painting love, so whatever. That was just me. I'm a saint. I'm being facetious. I am not. I am no saint. I just didn't want to sell them. I didn't want to charge people more than shipping and handling for them. So, but that was my prerogative, just like it's everybody else's prerogative to sell them if they wish to sell them. I would just be careful because some groups, they'll there are people that or programs or use bots to go on certain companies with limited stocks website and buy, kind of like ticket scalpers. They buy a whole bunch, and then they sell them for 2, 3, 4, 10 times what their store value was. So you just gotta be careful. Oh. Yeah, but you can find a lot of old or rare camp, but eventually they're gonna be all gone. So, in terms of, it's harder and harder, I think, to find Raven Diamond art for anyone who's looking for Raven Diamond art, because there are only limited number of those each of those canvases anyway, and so it's getting harder to find them. I imagine Craftibly is pretty rare to come across, but I don't know. I don't look at D-stash groups. Is this supposed to be an O, like 0 or a 7? Let me look on here. It's not in any kind of order, so I don't know. I'm gonna call it a 0.
I have 3 ravens put on my son list.
You what now?
Kristen.
What'd she say? What's Kristen going on about now?
She's got 3 ravens on her sell list.
Oh. Yeah, oh, Poshmark. Knitwitch, let me tell you, I don't know if she's still on Poshmark, but some of the better 30 by 40s that I've been doing in my / the stash that have like scalloped poked edges and the velvet, soft velvet canvas, like the Twilight one turned out really good. Ones like that. Sometimes I think she sells bigger ones, but her name was Nom Nom Bunny. NOM, like Nom Nom. Nom Nom Bunny. And she used to do auctions and she sales and all kinds of stuff like that. So you could check her out and see if she's still around. You might find some, if you like the smaller ones anyway, you might find some that you like. Oh boy, now we got to try the alphabet real quick while I try to organize this. A, B, C, D, E, F. Gee, why is this H so much smaller than the letters over here? Confusion. F, G, H. Oh, there's a K. J, K. Oh, there's a J. H, I, J, K. Catching my sleeve on here. L. C and N. Is there an M? No. N. L, N. L, M, N, O. Oh, I could have put the O here. I guess I'll put it there. I thought I was going to put it. I don't know. O. P. Q, R, S. I'm sorry, I have to say the alphabet with it. I'm stupid. S, T. U. Is there a V, a W, an X, a Y? Oh, this could arguably be an X. It looks X enough to me. X. Is there a Y or a Z? No. Now we have funky symbols. How do I want to do? I usually do math. Is there math? Check marks in math, because I used to get a bunch of check marks in math, which is not a good thing. This I could interpret as a minus sign, but will you fit? No, of course you won't. Is there any other math? Equals? Can I get an equals? A division? Anything? Rude. All right. New tactic. Let's go. Oh no, is this gonna be one with funky corners? No, we only have one funky corner. Dots. Let's go dots. That still kind of doesn't fit, but that's okay. Here's a dots. There's a little dot. Maybe this could go here. Squeeze that in there. Is that a square or a dot? That's a square. Oh, come on. This is like the inverted version of this. Why do you do this to me? I needed you to be a dot. There is really no way to do this. Here's a couple of Y looking things. Let's keep those together. Oh, wait. This is an X-ish too.